And welcome to the Smart Science Measurement video about gas pressure temperature. In this lab, we're going to see how changing the temperature of a gas affects the pressure it exerts on a fixed container. So when you do this kind of lab, the gas has to be in a fixed container, like a metal sphere in this case. So no matter what you do to the gas, it's not going to change the volume of the container. That volume stays the same. And now at the tip of that metal sphere, we've got a pressure gauge and we've got a thermometer so we can measure the temperature of the water bath surrounding the metal sphere. If I raise the temperature, what's going to happen to that pressure gauge? Let's find out. So you'll notice that your job is going to be to click on the pressure scale and to get that pressure value as we raise the temperature. And considering that question, how does temperature affect the pressure of a gas? First, we're going to pick a hypothesis we'd like to test. Now, if you're in advanced class, you may have to write your own hypothesis. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and pick one of 4 different substances to test. I'm going to start with air. Now, you notice there's that metal sphere. If I press play, we're going to see that we're going ahead and pumping some air into it. We're going to seal it off. And there it is. We're going to lower it into that ice bath. And as we warm up the water from ice all the way to hot water, what happens? Okay, so it says here, click on the pressure scale and be careful. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and you notice as I click, points are going to go into my graph and onto my data table. Now those points are showing as an increase in temperature every 6 degrees of temperature, and then we're measuring pressure. So does the pressure go up? Does it go down? Does it stay the same? Is it the same for all the different substances, or does it act differently depending on if we have air or helium, for example? These are the things you're going to consider in this lab. And as you're measuring, if you like your set of data and you're finished with a set, you can go ahead and press save. That'll put it up in your list with a color. Once you've got several of these graphs, you can use the all button to compare them. And if you're measuring and you don't like your results, you can always reset and start over again. Try to figure out how temperature and pressure are related for gases in this smart science lab.